take all the concepts that we have learned as yoga teachers and throw them out of the window. Because those concepts don't work on chapter number 12. Love is where the speech stops. Love is where the mind cannot reach. Our problem is, we've all entered the world through the door of the divine, through the door of the love, but we've got lost somewhere in the corridors of intellect. Think about what I'm saying. There's nothing, thousands of commentaries have been written on Bhagavad Gita. There have been masters who have expounded on the philosophy. But there's nothing new I'm going to tell you today. But if I could just leave you today by just planting a destructive thought in your head, which is also a seed of love, I would say the gathering has been successful. They say love is blind, no? Have you ever fallen in love? Think about it. Why do they say fall in love? Take whatever I say today personally, very personally. Sometimes I may not sound cohesive. How was it to fall in love? Don't be shy. You all have fallen in love. Have you ever fallen in love and then your friends don't understand why you have fallen in love with this man? More so your parents. What did you see in this man? He doesn't even have a job. This is love. Parents can't intellectualize, friends can't rationalize, and you cannot, like a salesman, you cannot give 10 points why I have fallen in love with this person. And then we try hard. But Father, he will find a job. Give him a chance. Can't. Because no rationality works there. It's a beautiful line in the Upanishad. Yatho vacho nivartante aprapya manasa saha means this is a point from where even the mind and the speech turn back. Door is closed. Even the mind and the speech go there. They try. That's why if you see in the Renaissance period, where love was suddenly came up, the authors and the poets, they wanted to express the love. And some could not. And so then the lover writes a poetry. How does a child describe his love to his mother? Mom, I love you this much. And then the greedy mother says, only this much? So then he goes this much. So when that little boy grows up, he says to his girlfriend, I love you till the moon. But that's our idea of space, you see. Sometimes we are so limited as humans in our mind and in our concepts. All this is beyond that. Today, whatever I say, don't intellectualize. we will be discussing Bhagavad Gita, and Bhagavad Gita is not supposed to be studied. Bhagavad Gita is supposed to be drunk. You have to drink Bhagavad Gita. You drink Bhagavad Gita. Only then it is the potion of immortality. Especially this chapter number 12, there's no other way to digest it. Easily digestible when it is in liquid form. I am not saying this is not my idea. It is the concept of beautiful poetry called Gita Mahatmya, the greatness of Bhagavad Gita. It says, the Upanishad is the cow and Gita, Bhagavad Gita, is the milk. Whole 2 hours is going to be like this. Abstract. Upanishad is cow and Gita, Bhagavad Gita is milk. Krishna is drawing the milk from the udders of Upanishad and Arjuna is drinking the milk. What more beautiful expression could it be? Have you read the chapter 12 of Bhagavad Gita? Doesn't matter. It is not for intellectuals. And that's why I said the windows are closed. If you want, we'll open. If you want to throw out your concepts. All lovers are mad. And they have a beautiful concept for people who are mad in love with God. Divine madness. Still they are mad. And that is Bhakti. One of the saints in India, he says, when you go to the temple of Krishna, at 5 miles, your speech starts stuttering. At 1 mile, your legs start trembling. At half a mile, your eyes start watering. And on a few meters, you have to literally crawl to the temple. It's not a sadistic image, not some violent perception. It's what happens in the divine love. And the lovers of the divine are not interested in your samadhi, in the siddhis, in the powers, in eternal state of highest union. A lover who is mad in divine has absolutely no concern. Because for the lover who is mad in divine love, every moment he thinks of God itself is samadhi. There is no, you see, the journey itself becomes an end. Can we really get this, whatever I am saying? Anyone has issues with God here? Raise your hands. Very nice. Thank you for your honesty. No, this is a serious question. It's not a joke. If I say God, does it boil your blood? Because I'll be using that term again and again. So let's come on a common denominator. Anyone has issues with God? Not that I am a salesman of God, but yeah. What is your issue with God? I also have issues with God, so it's okay. The spelling? The spelling difficult?
Capitalization.
Huh?
Just, I guess, the broadness of it, or a lack of experience with God, like a understanding of feeling what that would feel like an intellectualization of God I can understand, but I don't always know what it feels like to have that presence, to be connected to that.
But I don't see it as your issue with God. I see that as your issue with yourself. God is there in the infinite. Probably you can't catch Him in the infinite. So you have to build up towards the infinite. It's sometimes the God, that term. In Europe, when I travel, if I say God, people are angry. I have had people walk out of my workshop just because I said God. So I say universe. So I say macrocosm. For the more intellectuals, macrocosm, yes. Numenon, yes. So when I say God today, you understand whatever you want. Because it is important. We are here to discuss love towards God. We are not here to discuss trade. We are not here to discuss what a husband asks every morning to wife and a wife asks every morning to the husband. Do you love me? Check. Yes, okay, tick. One more day. Darling, do you love me in the morning? Yes, darling, I love you. Okay, tick. This is not that love, huh? This is unquestionable. That is trade. Sometimes, weekly check, yearly check. Why do you love me? Does anyone have children here? So if I ask a mother, why do you love your child? Does she have an answer?
Not one that's expressible with words.
Yes. Maximum she will say, because he is my child. But deep within the mother will know that's not really the answer. It's just intellectual, just to pass that question. I love my child because he is my child. That's not really an answer. That love we are talking about. Infinite.